How's it going, everybody? It's your boy Jordan CSGO here, and welcome to another cringy ass video on the dark web. And in today's video, Sony fanboys, you know the deal. You've probably read the title. You probably know that today's video is about the amazing Lucas, because he had a bad take on Halo Infinite, and the video we're gonna be looking at is titled Halo Infinite is an amazing Xbox game, but don't let that fool you, because he doesn't actually compliment the game. He actually kind of just insults the game, because it's made by Microsoft, and not his corporate overlord known as Sony. I mean, really, what was I expecting here? This is the same motherfucker that complained about Sony's customer support, and said how much he hates their refund policy and their entire company, and wishes that their entire company crashes and burns, but proceeded to, you know, continue supporting their company. I covered it in this video here that I made a while ago, but to summarize what he said, he basically said, hey, so I know I just ranted for 10 minutes about how much I hate Sony and their company, but I'm still gonna continue to suck their cock. I'm still gonna let them fuck me in the ass. Like, I'm still going to support them because I really am a subservient little bitch boy. There was also this video I made a while ago in which I want to say that the title was clickbait, except it really just is him having a full-on mental breakdown over Xbox Game Pass. But anyway, boys, I'm done lubing you up, so without further ado, let's get down to business, or some shit like that. Play the video.
Halo Infinite is amazing.
Glad we agree on something. You know, this kind of makes me want to have an intro for my videos, so I put this together and wanted to get all of your opinions on it. Let me know in the comments below, because it boosts algorithm.
After some time of pondering and pensive thought, I began to have an epiphany. That's what happened. I had an epiphany, okay? Kind of like, I would say, Mary, where an angel came down to me and was like,
Lucas, it's an Xbox game, Lucas.
Yes, guys, just a quick reminder, Xbox bad, Sony good. I mean, really, that basically boils down to what his logic is, because he's not going to give you a single actual reason as to why he dislikes the game.
Thank you, Angel. Thank you, Angel. Now, the Angel had a PS5 controller in their hand, so I knew it was an Angel, because demons have Xbox controllers when they visit you.
Ha 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 ha. I mean, really, the kind of comedy on the Amazing Lucas's channel is confusing to the point where I can't even tell if he's joking or not. Like, was that supposed to be a joke?
Regardless, I began to realize, I've been looking at this game from a PS5 perspective, right? Quality. Great story.
I mean, those stories better be good, because that's basically all you're getting.
Great, amazing gameplay.
Sometimes, I guess?
Replayability.
Fuck right off.
Right? All this value that I've been looking from the lens at this PS5 game.
So, overpriced, short, and littered with cutscenes. Okay? And if the game's not short, chances are it's a remaster being sold to you for $70. Jordan, it's a remake. Shut up, bro.
Now, as an Xbox game, it's amazing.
I mean, it is pretty good for an Xbox game, and I would have to say that it's probably better than anything Sony released in 2021. But Jordan, Ratchet & Clank Rifts Apart? Shut up, bro. No one cares. Trying to fucking tell me that some 10-hour furry platforming game is better than Halo Infinite just because it has good graphics. Fuck out of here.
As a PS5 game, this game is utter dog shit. I mean, let's take, for example, the gameplay. The gameplay? What gameplay?
I could really ask the same about most PlayStation games, you know, considering cutscenes make up like 50% of the game. I mean, dude, if you're gonna defend Sony games, you have no fucking right to shit on any other game for lacking gameplay.
You know what? The best way to describe the gameplay in Halo Infinite is probably The average Xbox user's life, okay? Unimpressive and repetitive.
Ha ha ha, that was very witty and funny.
There is no sense of progress in this game whatsoever, right? Halo Chief or Master Chief, whatever his name is. Halo Chief or Master Chief, whatever his name is.
Okay, how the genuine fuck do you forget Master Chief's name when it's literally mentioned every 2.5 seconds, and he's the main character? I mean, Lucas, we know you're not very smart, but like, come on, man. This is kind of a new intellectual low for you.
In level 1 and Master Chief at the end, it feels the same. It feels exactly the same. You know what? What upgrades? You don't need any upgrades. You can beat this entire game just by upgrading your grapple hook.
Wait, you can beat the game without getting upgrades? God, that is so shit. Unacceptable. Like, a game that requires that you actually get better at the game as you go along and don't just rely on upgrades. Trash. Terrible game. Just shouldn't exist.
I want you to think about this, okay?
It is right about now that I am very tempted to Photoshop a penis going into his mouth.
I breezed through this game for the most part until we got to the final boss. Because the game, how it decides, you know what? It's a final boss. How do we make this, fun for the player? I know. Let's just throw waves at the player. Waves and waves and waves and waves of enemies. Instead of, actually, figuring out a creative process of how to make this boss feel compelling, integrated into the story, maybe have some cool mechanics that we use or had the player develop over time. No, they just throw waves of enemies at you.
I mean, you do realize it is a lot easier said than done to innovate on first-person shooters. But even still, I'm pretty sure nobody else would be angry about the waves thing. Mainly considering the fact that most people hate the bosses in the game. Even me, who's only fought like 2 bosses in the game, fucking hates them.
I know a lot of people are like,
Lucas, you're not playing it right. Lucas, you're supposed to grapple. Lucas, you're just
Man, Santa must have been in such a giving mood last year that he decided to gift Lucas an additional chromosome.
everybody wants to tell me how to play the game. Now, I'll admit, this is my first Halo game.
So shouldn't you be, like, trying to take their advice? Like, if it's your first Halo game, and you actually want to learn how to play the game, and how to do good at the game, shouldn't you be listening to people that have played the game and played more Halo than you?
And I won't even go over the checkpoints. For some reason, you can't determine when you want to save the game, okay? The game decides.
I mean, the game saves like every 45 seconds. So, putting in a feature where you choose where to save would be kind of autistic. Oh, but Jordan, I want to be able to manually save and then reload all my saves. Shut the fuck up, bro. Go play Skyrim, you fucking loser.
When you get to save, all right? So you could be in the middle of a boss fight. You're like, you got in the boss fight. His life is halfway down. You're like, okay, how about we save it here? Saving it right now would be a good time for me, the player.
Yeah, because that would make the game really easy. Like, the game would become the easiest shit ever, because in a fight, if you did one good thing, you could just save right after that. But then if you made a mistake, you could just reload to before you made the mistake. There would be no consequences, because you wouldn't have to try and replicate the good thing that you did, or live with the mistake and try and think, how do I go forward from this? The game would just become like Skyrim, where everything's easy and if you make a mistake, you can just undo it, it doesn't matter. Oh, but Jordan, making mistakes and having to live with them sounds like real life, and I don't like that. Well then get better at real life, fucking dumbass. Go outside more, socialize with people, get out of your comfort zone if you're so worried about mistakes and rejection. Go make mistakes and go get rejected. Because listen, if you never make mistakes and you never get rejected, you're never gonna grow and you'll never be accepted. Shit, man, that was a good quote. I'm gonna fucking write that down. Shit, bro, when did this become a self-help video? Fuck me.
Game is like, no, F you and F your playstyle, okay? F everything about you, player.
I'm pretty sure most games would have automatic saves rather than manual saves. Maybe that's just me. So by that logic, wouldn't most games just be like, hey, player, fuck you and fuck your playstyle and fuck your mother too?
As an Xbox user, they're probably used to being F'd by Microsoft.
Dude, shut the fuck up. You literally got fucked by Sony last year, okay? And you still continue. and you still fuck. Oh, fuck it. The fucking irony here, dude. I can't even say people in glass houses. This motherfucker's house doesn't even exist.
When it comes to the map, because you know they all want to jerk off about the map. Oh, the map size is so big. Oh, look how big the map size. There's nothing to do with the map size, okay? Nothing. It's a barren. They have little locations where you help out other soldiers. You get these fobs. Like a fob. You have all these little side quests. It's like, why? For what? So I can get another weapon? Why? What do I need this weapon for? I don't even understand. There's no reason for it.
Dude, that's like every fucking game with side quests. Literally every open world game has side quests where you obtain new weapons. Like, fuck right off. Bro, technically in any game, there's no reason to do side quests. You can literally just focus on the main story and beat the game.
There's no reason to even upgrade besides your grappling hook. And speaking of grappling hook, hello, 2015 Cold, they want their gameplay mechanics back, alright? Think about being an Xbox user in 2022 now and jerking off about a grappling hook. What?
The grappling hook is just fun to use, okay, dude? That's it. Alright, nobody's fucking looking at the grappling hook like, oh yeah, Master Chief, please keep using that grappling hook. Oh yeah. Like, shut the fuck up. Just let people enjoy the grappling hook. Just let people enjoy the game. Is it that fucking hard for Sony fanboys to just accept that other people are allowed to enjoy games? No, because if I can't enjoy it, nobody can.
And when it comes to the story, this is the only saving grace, is the story. Now, from a PS5 user, I have no idea what the hell is going on. They don't explain who Master Chief is, they don't explain as far as the blue girl, they don't explain the other blue girl, they don't explain the mofos who look like monsters or whatever, they don't explain none of that, okay?
Well, hear me out here. Maybe considering the fact that it is a continuation of an already existing story, maybe you could have tried to have learned about the previous games. Just a little suggestion. Now, I know that would have involved you having to go to Google and either watch something or, God forbid, read something, but you still could have tried.
This game is created for Xbox users. This game is created for Halo users.
I didn't know that. Oh my god. You're telling me this game was made for Xbox users and Halo fans? Whoa! That's some 200 IQ shit. I never would have figured that out.
Listen, the reason why I think this story is so great, and it's great from an Xbox user's perspective, because what this story is, it's a gay love story. And I think that's great. It coincides with the release of nail polish for Xbox users.
Guys, did you hear that? He just called Xbox users gay. So funny. Whoa. Hey, do you like the story of Halo? Yeah? Well, you, my friend, are gay. The fuck is this? Kindergarten? I mean, to be fair, it wouldn't be too far-fetched to say that the amazing Lucas's intelligence is comparable to a kindergartner. Anyway, I think I'm done here. The rest of the video is just the amazing Lucas saying homophobic shit, you know, about the story of Halo and how it's a gay love story, and also trying to say that Xbox users are gay. You know, classic kindergarten insults. I really don't care to cover it because it's just more of a headache for me, so that's all for today's video. If you did enjoy, leave a like. If you're new to the channel, why not subscribe? Turn on those post notifications so you never miss a video. Subscribe to my second channel for January 24th or some shit. Link in the description. But anyway, that's all for today's video, so until the next one, piss off.